Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video. Today it's time for a bit of a collection update. I figured it would be the right time since we just hit the 3000 subscribers. Thanks a lot for that. And yeah, I mostly show the collection whenever we hit a special amount of subscribers like this. So yeah, let's start. So let's start right here. Here we have two Philips Lumi Streets. Right here we have an AG PNS, which is a German fluorescent fixture. And here we have a snowshoe fixture with two mercury vapor bulbs. And here's a little bit of a connection block that I want to use for the traffic lights, but I just haven't really got the time to install it yet. And speaking about the traffic lights, here is its control box. That's right here in the shed. And on the control box you have a lot of tape, as you can see, and this Philips XGS fixture with a brand new low pressure sodium bulb in it. These are all the cables going to the light poles and everything outside. It's a bit of a mess, but I don't really know how to improve it yet. And then right here we have a lot of wires that I use for testing out fixtures, like these crocodile things. And here's a draw wire that I sometimes have to use for the poles outside. If a wire doesn't really go through the pole, I use this. This is a very stubborn wire basically. Up here we have all of the fluorescent tubes, and still very not the smartest place to put them because it's pretty hard to get them out, but I rarely change them over anyway, so just kind of needs cleaning because I have way too many end-of-life fluorescent tubes in here that I should get rid of. Should probably just replace those with newer ones. So here I have pretty much all kinds of different post-op fixtures. So right here we have a Philips CPS 200 with 18 watt low pressure sodium, if I'm correct. Here we have a Philips XP10 with 18 watt low pressure sodium as well. This one is still in pretty good condition. Here we have a Lightronic Sader post-op fixture, which is an LED one, as you can see, and a globe fixture from Philips HVP 113 if I'm correct. And here is a mushroom post-op fixture, which is really cool. That runs 50 watts high pressure sodium, I believe. And here we have two other snowshoe fixtures, one with 90 watt socks and one with 55. And on the shelf we have various bulbs as well, some quite interesting packagings and everything. Narva bulbs as well, and a QL. Still need to find some good packaging to put right here as well. So there's still space for one more post-op fixture. Right here we have the Philips HVP 10 with 40 watt circle line fluorescent, a classic, and two TLS bulbs because they didn't really fit in there anymore. On the left you have a Philips HVP with mercury vapor, my favorite post-op fixture by far, and a town guide with a lot of LEDs. I don't really know how many, to be honest, but it uses all the 8 plates. And it's a mixed colored town guide as well, because as you can see we have warm white LEDs and cold white. Made this thing myself. I can like switch them between warm and cold white, which is quite interesting. So here we have a pretty old fixture, but this one's actually brand new. A Philips SGS 150 201, but not with 150 watt high pressure sodium like usually, but this one runs to 70 watt high pressure sodium bulbs. And in the back we have a Philips SRS 201, very classic fixture. If we go one shelf lower, we have a lot of tinier fixtures, mostly fluorescent. On the back we have a Ultra, a very classic fixture, again with low pressure sodium. We have a lot of fluorescent fixtures here. This is a very classic Dutch fixture as well that uses two 20 watt TLS bulbs, a Industria 86808 with 3 fluorescent tubes, TRK with should be 2 fluorescent tubes, but still should put one of those in here because it only has one, as you can see, and a Lux LRB if I'm correct with one GLD 18 watt So here we have 3 other classics. The Sola line, or Ezra, this is the plastic version. These 2 are metal. We have the big version and the medium version right here. The bigger ones were 90 watt socks, and that one uses 55 watt socks. So we go from very old fixtures to very new fixtures right here, because these are a lot of my LED fixtures. We have a Brisa, we have a TCO Gen 2, the mini Iridium with red LEDs, and a TCO S Gen 2 as well. And I believe there's an Iridium Gen 3 right in the back, but you can't really see that thing. So here we have a Philips HRD 25 with a 2 times 125 watt mercury vapor. If you put that thing aside, we have a TZP with 2 18 watt PLL bulbs. And at the back, which you also can't really see sadly, is a Industria fixture with 90 watt socks. So down here we have 2 AG coffer fixtures, 70s, 2 brand new ones. This one doesn't have a bowl. I'm using that one outside, right there, because that's a low pressure sodium, and the other low pressure sodium thing is outside, but we'll go outside soon. Here's a XGS 203, a brand new one, an Iridium. And here's a XGS 201. Still should clean this thing, but I kind of took this one home because it's from a neighborhood that I have a lot of memories with, which appeared in some Streetlight scenery videos as well. And I thought we should just take it home so I could like recreate that neighborhood in the garden. So here I have too many of these, I know. Here we have 4 Iridium Gen 4s, all with different colors and LED plates. So this is an 831 with 20 LEDs, but a gray fixture, as you can see here. We have a white fixture also with 20 LEDs. Here we have the 40 LED version, which is the medium sized. Probably my favorite LED fixture that I have in my collection. That thing looks absolutely amazing. And here we have a very strange one with 10 LEDs, which also is in medium and in 400 Kelvin. And then down here we have a Philips mile wide fixture, a Axia, and right in the back is the BG0, which is a classic German fixture from Eastern German. I mean, that fixture itself doesn't look too great, but it's still very cool vibe. One sits on the pole, but it's not really a thing that you that like fits too well in the collection, I think. But still a very cool fixture, and I'm very happy with it. So right in the back we have a Philips Selenium that I'm just keeping because I got this fixture in Sweden. And right here we have a Philips HRP11 with 2 80 watt mercury vapor bulbs. Down here we have another fixture from that same neighborhood, another XGS 201. This one is cleaned and runs 18 watt low pressure sodium. And this one still needs a bulb. This is one that I've cleaned recently, another XGS 203. That looked really great because it had a very clear bowl. But yeah, I like these 2 fixtures a lot, that's why I have 2 of them. So let's move on to the bigger fixtures here. So we have a VBKM or something, I forgot the name, with 225 watt mercury vapor bulbs. Again, this is a fixture that's kind of common in the eastern side of Europe, not really here. And a SRK, which basically is the Philips SRM but with a different bowl, and a 66 watt low pressure sodium bulb is inside. A GSO, the smaller version or smallest version. We have the middle sized version, and a Philips SRM. This one has a internal ballast, as you can see, the Philips SRM, and a GSO, one of the biggest versions, not exactly the biggest, but it runs a 131 watt low pressure sodium bulb, which with a lamp holder that I made myself, because this one didn't have a lamp holder, but I think I did a pretty good job of replicating the lamp holder, as you can see. And these lamp holders have asbestos in them as well. This one doesn't, so way better. And here we have a FDT3 with 3 40 watt fluorescent bulbs, and we have a brand new SRS with 135 watt socks, and still in the box right there. And here we have two pendulant fixtures, a TB200 with 80 watt mercury vapor and a PQ with 80 watt mercury vapor as well. And pretty much the star of the collection is this brand new Philips SRM, which a collection video of this thing will appear soon on the channel. In the ceiling we also have some fixtures, because I kind of ran out of space to put them, so I just decided to get a few planks on the ceiling so I could store fixtures here as well. So one fixture that I'm very proud of is the Philips SRD, which is a very old and classic Dutch fixture. A TZP with two 36 watt fluorescents. Thing is actually brand new, but there's some tape on here. I still need to try to remove that somehow. And this very interesting thing, also an FET3, but then with a 55 watt socks in the middle and two 40 watt TLMs on the side. I figured this fixture would look cool up here, since it has that very weird bulb combination. And this Inolumus nickel is what I use as a desk light, to get some extra light on the desk whenever I need it. I think it's a very ugly fixture, but it does its job as a desk light. So that's pretty much all of the fixtures. Now it's time to move on to the bulbs. We'll speed run through that real quick. So on the left I have a lot of those smart city things, and some random stuff up there as well. We have Aura 36 watt PLLs, Philips, the old ones. The old ones are the best. 24 watt, 18 watts, Ultraman Philips, PLC bulbs, PLT bulbs. Here's are all the 40 watt circle line fluorescents. It's a very common bulb in Dutch street lighting, that's why I have so many of them. Some bulbs for traffic lights right here, and 200 watt high pressure sodium bulbs that were brand new, that we put in a fixture, and the fixture got replaced like a week after, so I decided to take the bulbs home. 50 and 70 watt high pressure sodium bulbs, more 100 watt, 150 and 250 CDO bulbs, and high pressure Sonti tubular bulbs and twin arcs. Right here we have mercury vapors and a Roy Amiibo packaging as well. Kinda here for the mental support, I guess. But yeah, this is basically all the mercury vapor. We have 125 watt and 250 watts right in the back, 80 watts here and 50 watts over there. So whenever I need to repair a fixture, I have a lot of spare parts here, like a lot of screws, which is something that you need whenever you want to repair. A lot of spare wiring and just tools in general, all kinds of different things. A lot of sockets here, as you can see. And here I showcased some interesting light bulbs. Kinda want to buy more of these boxes, but they're kinda expensive. And here we have stickers for on the poles. I have customized stickers in the garden, like these stickers, as you can see. But these are just general numbers. And here we have some kind of metal tie wrap things that we use whenever I need to put a sign on a street light. And the last thing that's pretty interesting here is or not really, I have more here, but is this fuse box thing, showcase. So here I have pretty much all the Dutch fuse boxes used in street lighting with all kinds of different wiring. Just need some more of these, because you have one older version. Those are kind of hard to come by. So this, as you can see, is the oldest with a mercury vapor ballast above. That's how it used to be. Some more recent one. This is a very new one, and yeah, this one can keep up a lot of wires. And I have these installed in the poles in the garden as well, because these are very easy to connect and everything. So this is the low pressure sodium storage. These are all, or almost, I think 95% of these are brand new bulbs. So we have 18 watts. You can see water just on front here. Put those stickers like on here. And here we have a lot of spare fuse boxes. I don't really know why I have this many, to be honest. A lot of ballasts, high pressure sodium, a lot of LED drivers as well. And PLL, and right there it's a bit of a mess, but those are all kinds of different ballasts and just spare parts for street lights. Here we have all of low pressure sodium electronic ballasts and a box full of brand new 20 watt TL bulbs. So let's take a quick look outside on what fixtures we have right there, and then I'll end it since I'm already recording for 50 minutes. So right here I have a Philips HVP10 with mercury vapor, same one as that's right there. So here we have two AG covers, 70 with 20 or 35 watt low pressure sodium bulbs. Kinda just took this one home, it misses its bowl, but just to create like a bit of a low pressure sodium vibe thing. Start a video soon probably. And here we have the traffic lights with a tiny traffic light that I made on there as well. And lastly we have a pole with a Philips City Charm here. That actually turns on whenever you walk past by it, as you can see. But yeah, that's pretty much my current collection. Thanks a lot for watching, have a nice day and see you in the next video.